Right, hey guys, welcome back to On the Road Truck Simulator, and we're here again with part 26 of the gameplay of the On the Road series, of course. So yeah, we're of course we're in Berlin at the moment, and yeah, we're at one of the depots. I actually was wondering where that road goes to. It's just unfinished, and I reckon what they could do, they could put a road, they could actually join the roads from there to there, and there to there. This is put a road, and it's a road here. It's a road, and they could join a road up there as well to the 10 to the autobahn 10. They should join the road there as well, and that's a good join point as well for the roads to meet together. They may have to do a wee junction here probably, and then maybe put a road, join the road there. Yeah, that's a really good spot actually. So there could be possibility they could join this all together eventually, if they get the map expansion or something here. I don't know what these ones are. There's a couple of them. These ones there are just like lines. I reckon these are actually like the bridges all this traffic crosses over. I think it could be something to do with that. So it's a sort of road, a road that actually crosses the bridge. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. This is for what it is. So you can see that as well. So yeah, it's quite bizarre as well. So yeah, I mean, having the roads there is quite bizarre as well. But yeah, we're in Berlin at the moment. Here again, we pretty much stayed at the last video, pretty much left off. I was talking about truck simulators at the end of the video, and so yeah, we're here again at the yard, the depot. I kind of like the apartments here as well, quite American, quite like New York or something. These old apartment buildings or something. I don't know, but they look pretty cool. So quite cool having that in the game. These buildings look kind of American. But yeah, let's get a delivery done for you now. We should have something here. Where should we go? Nuremberg is quite a fair trek here. I don't know how long that will take. Nuremberg to Berlin. I mean, that's a long journey. I'll probably take about an hour. And Munson's pretty far. Let's go to Dortmund. This is a good one. I'll do that. Let's take to Dortmund. So yeah, that's a fair decent journey, I think. Oh, that's a really long journey apparently, eh? That's pretty long. That's about an hour or something, eh? It's a long trek, eh? So yeah, we'll get a delivery sorted now. So go to Dortmund. It's the other side of the country pretty much, eh? And you got the freight office as well. Oh damn, that's the thing that I forgot to do. So that's sorted. Let's shut these doors and ready to hit the road now with the MEM, of course. Let's get ourselves started up. Taco, of course. That's us. Yeah, I think they rock and roll. Let's go. I think you can get out here. I'm going to be a bit sneaky. I don't know, but I'm going. Oh, that's a bit of a bad phone, but there's the AI. I've already filled out now. I have to go on the one side of the road. If I not hit that truck. Yeah, that was a good space actually. It's a wee sneaky gap you can get out of the yard there. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing alright, and so yeah, I can't believe we're back with this game now. I've been thinking I would have just gave up on it since I've not done since I had a bit of a break off these videos for a few weeks until the patch came, but it's time to just do another video again for you guys to enjoy, hopefully. So yeah, I hope you are enjoying so far. I thought this truck was actually parked, but it's just still down. smooth seared. Yeah, so yeah, I hope you are enjoying what I've been bringing you for the past few months now, bringing you all these right, coverage and that, gameplay coverage and that, commentary and that as well. I don't know, this van might stop, soon stop. I'll need to hunt on the next thing. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so I hope you're enjoying what I've been bringing you, and yeah, I'm still continuing with it, still bringing you all these covers and that of the gameplay and that. And yeah, and it's been good actually, doing all this. So yeah, and yeah, I was talking about truck simulators just before the end of the last video, and just talking about Aussie Australian truck. Well, there's a speed camera. I got a kit to taking right on there. That's a cool picture actually. The picture was actually the fuel truck itself. It's like a truck selfie pretty much, see. So yeah, speed cameras. I didn't even see that one. I'm going quite fast actually on this road. I assume we're going this fast. Oh, almost to the right there. Yeah, I was talking about truck simulators, and yeah, truck simulators, Australian Truck World Australia, Australian Truck World, or I think it's called. Yeah, no, it's called Truck World Australia. That's the game I'm thinking about. So the game that was I mean, it was pretty much been teased and that. It was teased like last year. I mean, it was just showing you loads of trucks, and I mean, it was just showing a truck on the outback and that, driving along. It's quite cool. But I mean, I don't know what's happened to that game generally. It's all quiet really. I just don't think the game is really going to come out. I don't know. I've not getting organised a release date for it yet, and that's like a year since they released the teaser, so I don't know why it's never had a release date yet by now. Well, long before now, because it's a year since that it was dropped. I mean, it didn't feel that long ago when that video was out, but that's a year now, so I don't know why we've not got much info on it. But the company is kind of dissolved or something, they're not like saying much on their socials. I just think the last video that they put up on their Facebook page is how Devlog or something, Devlog 3 or 4, whatever it is, how not to refuel a truck. So I don't know why they've done that. That was just a wee bit strange. Maybe a speed camera here, maybe. No, it's not. Oh, so it's been alright actually. We've gone the two wood single laners. So yeah, the last video that I put up was how not to refuel a truck. So yeah, they were pretty much showing you one of the trucks in the game. I would that the game was sort of bare bone as well, like it wasn't even finished yet. It's showing you the truck. And then you get in as well, like you've got sort of a first person sort of view as well, like you've got something like that in the game, first person camera view and that. So you've got something like that, and then Truck World Australia. So I don't know why they put that video out. I just think that was just a strange video to stick it up on their page. Right, they should put something a bit better. And yeah, they should put something slightly better than that, because I mean that was just a bit boring to put up. Like they're showing you the truck review and they don't show you any gameplay. Like they should show you like the road trains, show you the actual game, the actual highways or motorways or any of that. And the yards. Whoa, shit. Right, this change red already, that didn't last long. So that's than that rain actually. No, I'm just gonna go through this light, I think. Didn't do it. I need to get the fines sorted out soon there. and I should be able to evade it sooner we need to evade them at the end of the day, not just get a fine for doing that. So I mean, yeah, they need to try and fix that at some point. Let's go in cab now, okay, because it's a bit noisy. It's a bit noisy out there. Right, let's get ourselves in the cab now, okay. You can hear me a bit better now, hopefully, as well. And you should hear me fine anyway, and I1 should be fine. So it's just a pity about that game. I mean, I don't know if it's still ever going to come out. I said in Chuckwell, Australia. I mean, it seems to be putting a lot of weird stuff on their account as well. Like I've just seen on their socials and that, as I say, they've got some like bonkers stuff on there. Like they've got some stuff, and it's not much saying about the game really. It's just some really strange bonkers stuff that have been up on their socials. So that's why it's maybe just thinking the game is not going to come out because of stuff like that. It might come out. Oh, that coach is still down. It's like the traffic's come back to patch 1.03 again with the vehicles slowing down again, but I don't know why that's happening again. Yeah, I need to try and sort that out. I need to try and then sort that out as well. Hopefully it's just a wee minor thing, like it's not like they're stopping in the middle of the road. Like that coach is like sped up really fast. How fast it goes as well. So yeah, just the thing, yeah. So yeah, I don't know what's happened to Truckworld Australia now, and it's just a shame because that would be another console title as well to the section of console games. Like, see, that's something like that. Like, yeah, an Aussie Truckworld would be great to get on console, but I don't know what's actually happened to it. Like, it seems like the game is just stopped, like they just stopped thinking, they stopped developing in it or something, eh? But I'm sure they have to put that video up, they think the game is still going, so you think that was only posted like a few months ago, that fuel thing, how to not refuel a truck thing, that was only put up not long ago, so the game exists, but it's not like it doesn't look like the game's ready to come out, so I'm hoping we'll get some actual info on the game, like more stuff that they show in the game, like the highways and the map it was shown in the teaser as well. So I'd say it was actually in-game footage as well. So I don't know why the game doesn't look like that in the video. Then that's the thing. I don't know why is it like that anyway. Yeah, I don't know why it's like that. Because I think that was the thing they should then to do that. They should put like a thing on it, like an actual better things, like the other things that could show in the game as well. Because I know they showed us in the trailer, they showed us the actual outback as well. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's just the game. I don't know what's happened to the game generally. Like, it just feels a shame if it never comes out on console, because it was going to be coming out on sort of most platforms, like on like PS4, Nintendo Switch, and yeah, PC I'm guessing as well. But yeah, there's not really been any release date yet. Unless the game's going to be really good, I guess. If they're not announced the release date, then I'm guessing things will pick up eventually. I'm just hoping we'll get some decent trucks in there as well. Maybe like European trucks as well. I know Australia's a bit kind of mixed in of sort of European and North American style trucks, like flat noses and bill noses, you call them. And so you've got this sort of mixture of truck cabs in Australia. Yeah, so they're quite like the American ones there as well. I think Kenworth is maybe more Australian. I mean, they're American anyway, Kenworth. I mean, they're popular in America, but I mean, Australia has loads of Kenworths and Macs and that as well. I think there's like the most popular trucks there. Max and Kenworths. So yeah, they're nice trucks. I mean, yeah, they must have MEMs in Australia as well, and Scanias as well, and Volvos, Mercedes, probably all these truck brands. Like we've got more trucks, and Australia's got more truck brands than we do in the UK. And that, I mean, we don't even get many American trucks over in the UK. It's kind of like the similar. It's kind of like the thing, like like it's maybe just had to import them in the UK and that as well. And you've got Bullnose, I guess, as well. There's not that many Bullnose trucks in the UK generally. You got, sometimes you see the occasional Scania T cab type model, which is sort of the sort of Bullnose Scanias, and they're quite coffee. They're quite cool as well. The Bullnose Scanias T cabs. There's not that many of them on the road, so you can see it's something to do with the limit, or the road limits or something, the length limits, I guess. Maybe something to do with that. You probably need to have like a shorter trailer. Maybe you just need a rigid T cab or something, rather than like a tractor unit type one. And there's rigid ones as well. So you do get the rigid ones. You get the smaller ones as well. I think you can get a 114 T cab as well, and you get the 164 as well. So you get the sort of non-V8 ones as well. It's quite cool. I mean, yeah. It's just something that just don't import American trucks here as well, and just difficult, I guess, to get over. To import them in that. There's not that many American trucks in the UK generally. There's probably like a handful of US trucks in the UK, because there's not that many. Had to import them in that as well. They sometimes get them in Europe as well. There's not that many there as Iowa. They like to have lots of European trucks. I mean, that's what it is. It's like there's one more Cabover trucks like we do. We've seen like get better views in that. I guess if you have a trucker in America or the United States and that, you must be quite used to driving Bullnose trucks. I mean, I don't know. It feels strange because I'm in America. It seems like every truck in America is always a Bullnose bonneted or any kind of truck. It's not a cab. I don't think there's that many. I don't even think there's that many Cabovers in the States now. The Cabovers are quite popular in the United States as well. Like, I think maybe like the 70s and 80s used to have loads of Cabovers, Kenworths and that, and Peterbilt, these big Cabovers. Seems like they're quite old school now, like sort of 80s, 90s rather than present day. Seems like maybe in the States the Cabover is maybe a bit of a sort of obsolete thing now. Maybe not. Maybe it's still a popular thing. I don't know. I mean, I don't know much about US trucks in general. Like I know the companies. I don't know much about them, as in the sort of types of trucks they would have. They would have like Cabovers and Bullnoses. I think more Bullnoses I think are popular in the States. I think it seems like they actually are probably better to drive. Maybe they're better. Maybe they're actually easier for them to see as well, because you're sitting high up as well. I don't know actually, but yeah, it's a conversation like talking about trucks and that as well, American trucks and versus European trucks and that as well. It's like we could probably see more to the road as well in this truck. More like driving a car than driving something in front of you, having something in front of you to rock it, screwing the B. That's what I mean about Bullnoses. They would have a bit of a sort of not a vantage point to see than this one does. But I don't know. They seem to maybe make more Cabovers in Australia now actually. I mean, I don't know. It seems like most of the Cabovers that you see in Australia are quite modern as well. They're very warm, I'm sure. Maybe they have a factory in Australia as well. They've actually manufactured these trucks in Australia as well. Kenworth trucks. The Australians, they have the sort of Australian sort of spec in that as well. They use the sort of spec from Australia. They use the sort of chassis and every cord on the chassis and the cab and that as well. Maybe all that's probably assembled in Australia and that. Obviously it's a Cabover, maybe they assembled the trucks in Australia and that. Don't know actually how it works actually. Not really know much Aussie trucks as much as I would. Just in the road trains and that as well is kind of the main thing I know about Australian trucks. Right, it's probably like obviously like the, oh, see that car there, or is that this me? See, that's the thing as well, like you've got a blind spot there as well. I was sitting in the vehicle there were times in the last video or something, and hit a car or something. I didn't even see that Astra, and the car didn't hit it actually. But the sense of it braked itself there, and as soon as I indicated in this lane, it instantly braked there. So that's quite insane, and so yeah. But yeah, moving away from the Aussie truck world, I mean, going back to this game, of course, I'm hoping this will still be this will probably be the king of the road, I guess, on console. I mean, of course, it's not going to be ETS2 or that, but I mean, as I say, it's a big game, we've got licensed truck brands. I mean, of course, there will be more, hopefully, to this game eventually. I'm guessing it's Tectonic or something developed this game, and I think they're sort of indie studios, so they're not got that many people that work on this game as much. It's a bit like Kokku and that as well, do the truck driver stuff now, Kokku, the Brazilian one. I reckon I don't know if they're much, I'm not sure if they're entirely much as truck buffs or that, and the people that develop then. Actually, not why I went on that way to the day, it's coming and measuring in. Yeah, I don't know how big Kokku are, I don't know if they do simulator games. I mean, they're sort of big, they're sort of a small studio as well. I mean, what I heard, I think a while ago when they got their hands on the game last year or 2 years ago now, apparently, now already. I mean, they were saying about the ones that I think it did Horizon in that, Zero Dawn. I don't know if that was like artwork for them or something. Or worked on sort of Horizon Zero Dawn with some aspects of things in it. And on the game, I think that's what I remember. Maybe I'm wrong, I'm thinking, maybe I'm not saying that right, but I mean, I think it was something to do with some of the aspects of the game was worked by that developer, but maybe not the whole game, because I don't know if the whole game isn't really developed by Kokku or that. It's just maybe some bits, maybe some assets maybe in the game or something developed by them maybe, and then they implemented it into the game or something. So yeah, maybe it's that. But yeah, I mean, going to truck driver, I mean, truck driver hasn't really been on the road as much as you think as well. There's not been very much work done in truck driver. I mean, I saw the PC and saw the other day it's out in PC now as well. So, and probably the time this video is up, it's probably been out for more than a week now probably. But yeah, but truck driver's been out for quite a while now, and well, 2 years nearly on console. But then it came out on PC the other week now, so just quite surprising why they've taken so long to release it on PC. But yeah, it's on PC now, so yeah, it's never going to be like ETS2, not at all. Just focus on the console version rather than releasing a game on PC. It's never going to be like ETS2. It's not going to compete in that anymore. It's too little to wait. Unless there's a mod thing, maybe they implement mods in that game, but I doubt there would be mods in it. Because then they could put real truck brands in maybe in the PC version if they mod them in. So they can put Scania logos on them, and they could put Mercedes logos in the almost in. They put Scania logos on the John, Mercedes logos on the almost in. DAF logos on the Venture. And the MEM, this is a TDX, the MEM, the 2 as well, the MEM, it's kind of like a TDX as well, and it's kind of the same truck actually as well, I'm driving the 2 truck, it's an MEM TDX. yeah, so they got the tour, and so they put MEM logos on that one. What else have they got? Let me think. They got Volvo as well. They got the Quest and the Volvo FH. And what other truck they have as well. They have a few truck brands. I think they have about five truck brands and truck driver. So yeah, there's a good few. They should have like a Vico as well, a Veco. If they want to add new trucks in, they should have a made up Veco brand in there as well, maybe, because that's the one that's sort of missing. And what else should they use? What else should they put in there? A Veco would be the one that's missing. What else? Yeah, a Veco, that's maybe the only one that's missing out on there. Yeah, they've got all the other truck brands, made up truck brands, or the other truck sort of modern truck models you see, but it's a Veco one, it's the one that's missing in the truck driver. So they could make another one. They should make a made up brand or something on a Veco. Just make it something made up. Maybe call it like Euro Runner or something. Maybe that would be a good name for a truck. I don't know, Euro Runner. Maybe it's a bit general, but maybe Euro Runner might be a good name for a truck and truck driver, maybe. I don't know. Of course, like ETS1 had the same made up brands as well, like made up truck brands as well. Like if you think about that, like they had then Volvo's Violent, they have Mercedes' Majestic, they had Scania's Swift, they have Renault's Runner, and they had what else? Did they have DAF in that game, or I don't know if they had DAF that time in the first game. They had the Veco, didn't they, in that game as well? That's UK Truck Simulator. That's what I'm thinking. They had the Veco in UK Truck Simulator, and they had DAF in UK Truck Simulator as well. Except they had the MEM actually licensed in UK Truck Simulator as well, apparently. So I think if you're actually playing a lot of games in general, like if you think about what brands come with trucking titles, it's usually MEM trucks that are like the normal brands that come on those games, because you think Farming Simulator, that's got an MEM licensed truck brand, and this game's MEM, and I think other games out there are MEM as well. Like you see a lot of games, it's always MEM trucks are sort of licensed. I think they kind of accept a lot of license. Every MEM are quite easy to sort of accept having their trucks in games. They're like not like other ones that are quite hard to sort of get a deal in with them, maybe. I actually don't know, because you just think of it all. Even the German Truck Simulator back in the day, in SS Software released, and that had MEM, had like an MEM teaser video as well, showing you the MEM TDX. It's the previous model from this one actually, and they're not the 2010 model. So they showed you that one on the teaser as well. So they had that actual license in the game, actually in the first place. So that was quite cool. So MEM was pretty much in the game, and man, they were pretty much in UK Truck Simulator and German Truck Simulator. But yeah, they didn't have any other truck brands until Truck Simulator 2 came out. They were sort of licensing truck brands. I think Scania must have been sort of licensed in the start of the game. Volvo might have just came in after, not too long after the Euro Truck Simulator 2 came out. I'm sure they were actually licensing trucks still during that time, so I think you still had the made up brands still. I don't know actually, I never even played Euro Truck Simulator I've never even played Euro Truck Simulator when it came out, so I don't know what they were like back then. But yeah, I think there's another game as well called Truck and Logistics Simulator as well. If I'm saying that as well, that's on Nintendo Switch. So that's another sort of title as well. It's on but it's not really on console of course, but I wonder if that could be a game that will come to console, because that might be a bit more. That might be a bit more sort of looking to get a console release as well if it's on Switch. So that's kind of more on that sort of side maybe. So I wonder if that'll come on console as well. And they've got Scania, they've got Scania on that as well apparently too. It's I see on Trucking Logistics Simulator. If I'm saying it right, and I don't know if I'm saying it properly. I think that's the name of it, Trucking Logistics Simulator, or something on that side, or maybe saying something in between that maybe. And then I think there's another game as well. I think it's got trucks as well. The Construction Simulator 3 I think has MAM trucks as well. Licensed trucks. Like you see about all these simulator games that have MAM trucks as the sort of premier sort of licensed brand in the game. Like it's just when it comes to the other games, it's never like any other truck brands. There's never a Scania, there's never a Volvo. Let's have a look at the back here. It's not really much there to see. 224 kilometers away. It's still a bit of a journey away, but yeah, it's a nice relaxing journey to keep you guys chilled in that. So yeah, yeah, we're making our way on the autobahn, of course, getting a decent miles in, of course. So I wonder if that'll come to console, Trucking Logistics Simulator, because I think that might be the more sort of potential. Our potential come out in console might be that game, but yeah, I don't know actually yet. But yeah, it's difficult to say if that'll come on console or if it'll just be Switch or PC. So yeah, that could be another game. But yeah. But I mean, truck drivers should have come a bit further along by now, because I mean, truck drivers still sitting sort of in the same place since the game's started development. It's not really, you've still got the same vehicles and that. I mean, I've got like 30 patches in now as we speak, so that's quite a lot, and not very much has been done in all these 30 patches since the game was out. Like, just been the same old sort of stuff pretty much, like, yeah, just have a look at the back here and see what's coming. It's quite clear, just the same old actually. We're just stuck with the sort of same map still, sort of your sort of run-of-the-mill journeys. I don't think I'll be really chilling out in Truck Driver, because I'll get to the place just before I speak as well and call it a day. Then in this journey it's nice and relaxing and it's a long journey. I can able to talk to you guys for as long as I can, and Truck Driver, you'll be there in no time. You'll be getting your next delivery. I can probably do like probably about 10 deliveries in the hour or something. It's just bonkers. And now I can only do one delivery in this. Depends. I can do as many deliveries as I want, but I can just do, if I'm doing a long haul delivery, then it's good to get a long haul delivery in this game now than just doing short ones that you just do on the rock. I need to go for a sleep somewhere. I think the thing is now, or he's a fuel station coming up now, so we'll hop into this garage here and we'll give ourselves a wee nap here. Let's do that. We need to sweep this one off anyway. Yeah. So we'll sweep this one off, and yeah. It looks like there's no trucks in this one actually. No, there's not. This is a nice quiet one to myself. Yeah, just to myself. Nice walk to myself anyway. Nice bay in myself. There's no any here. So we'll seat this one off and then we'll hit the road again. So we're at night now, I think. And so we need to get the light switched up. Let's do it. So that's a quick free pit stop there. No fellow truckers in the way buys today anyway, in this one. So 193 kilometers away to our destination. We're a fair journey away, but yeah, it's good actually. Just nice and relaxing to bring you all this journey all the way. No, this truck's coming behind me. I'm going to have to, don't know what I'm going to do, but Oh god, this is bad. Bad move there. Oh shit. How did he stop like that? That's insane. I don't know how he stopped. Why did he stop like that? Yeah, that's just how it's zoomed, it does that. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, what we're saying again, back to truck driver. Yeah, just too short, just the maps is just too short distance to drive. You're not driving too fast. It's not really giving me much of a journey in the 10 minutes you're driving to the north to the south. It only takes 10 minutes to drive it. I mean, of course, it's probably simplifies your sort of time, and of course you're only sleeping for like 4 hours as well. And paid in this game is like 10 hours or something. Eh? Like you're sleeping it. If you find a sleeping spot in truck driver, you only have like a 4-hour sleep, which is not really. Isn't that so really time truckers would normally sleep for 4 hours is just a wee sort of quick nap, quite kind of like more like a sort of quick nap. It's not really an actual sleep you're doing truck driver when you're just sleeping for 4 hours. And of course that's maybe why the stamina goes down pretty fast, because you're only sleeping for like 4 hours. You're going to be like really tired. You're not really going to be ready to truck in about 4 hours sleep, so we need that. So I think it's about 10 hours, which is the sort of that's the sort of normal sleep people would normally get. Anyway, 4 hours is too short, I think. They just need to try and extend that as well. They can easily fix that, I guess. Extend it from 10 hours or 9 hours, I don't know. End about that. Because all truck drivers need to sleep for about 10 hours. The tachograph is part of the sort of trucking the hours and that as well. So that's what they're meant to be for. They're meant to be for keeping you alert, keeping you from then starting to sleep in that as well, keeping you in the range, keeping you in the sort of time and that as well. That's what they are. But yeah, I don't know why 4 hours is too short a time for a sleeping truck driver. I think it's got to be. Just need to sort of they need to try and then sort that out a wee bit. Try and extend the hours in truck driver. When we get the bigger maps, surely, hopefully we can get a 10-hour, 9-hour sleep, surely. We've got to give you more than that, surely. I think that's too short time to sleep for like 4 hours in the game. It's just too short. And yeah, it's not practical as well. So yeah, maybe they'll find something like that. I don't know if they'll ever extend the hours in truck driver or not. But if they're ever going to fix the starting stamina go down very fast, then you need to kind of sleep it off quickly. I mean, sleep the journey off maybe for 4 hours, 9 hours or something. Then you'll have plenty more stamina, I guess. Because this goes down and sort of it goes down a lot slower. Takes ages for you to get an sleep, where you need for your tackle to beep again, that you need to go for another rest again. So yeah, I mean, that's the thing about truck driver. It's too short hours. And yeah, it's driving a small map as well. I just don't know what's going to happen with the map expansion. I keep seeing this in plenty of kinds of videos now. It's just I just don't know if we're going to get any word on it yet. It's been months. It's been more nearly 2 years. I mean, well, it's been more than a year since they wanted the map expansion. So. I mean, the game's been out for 2 years apparently. It's been out, I think it came out in September 2019. The game came out, so it's been out for nearly 2 years. And yeah, we've not really had much. So, of course, then what they put up on the socials actually, they actually put a thing on their socials saying actually on the socials they put up, and they actually had a cake, like a birthday cake for truck drivers once on PC. I don't know why they would do that, because I feel like that's not really. I just think that's probably not very much to say. They should put something else up, maybe something more than that, surely. But I mean, yeah, I don't know why they need a birthday cake for that truck driver. But that's what they put up. They put a cake up on the socials. So the birthday cake, a truck driver, or cake. I shouldn't say birthday cake, but just a cake that they put up for the launch of truck driver on PC. I just think it's just a bit honest to put something like that on. It's not really going to be a hyped launch, I guess. And many people have bought that game. I don't think many will be playing the PC version of this truck driver. I'd like to play this game, but truck driver. You know, I don't know if you'll be playing it as much. And of course, this game obviously came out on PC originally anyway, so it's not really I mean, it's not really it's been out for a lot longer on PC as well, and this came out like a year and a bit after. And this game came out a year and a bit after when the game came out on PC. So, and yeah, it's been out for a while on PC. And I know the PC version is obviously better graphically. I mean, this is obviously sort of this is a lot downgraded to this console to optimise it. And see this would do, but one the same as PC, if they ever sort of optimised it properly and get it all fixed a bit more, they could get it as good as PC. So you can get all these like 2D cutout trees. That's the thing. They just appear as well, they render themselves out the screen, and that. It's just, yeah. I mean, yeah. The game just seems like it's just really outdated. I mean, I was just saying about PS4s like a few videos back, and I was saying how powerful PS4 was, and you just see this game, it feels like the PS4 hasn't got any power in this to play this. I'm guessing that's why it's not making much noise. They probably put so much stuff in this game, and maybe it might overheat the console a bit more, maybe, I don't know. Like maybe the poly count, maybe they increase the poly count in this game maybe a bit more, and it might help as well, I don't know. I'm just wondering what they're going to do. I'm just wondering what they'll need to do if the game will ever be like that. There's just you have to wait on the PS5 version of this game or something, to see the most of it anyway. And then to the end of this game, right? To this game, of course, I mean, it's still quite just a bit graphically downgraded a lot more than Truck Driver. I mean, Truck Driver's obviously got better graphically, and it's got more road types as well. Because you haul on tanker trailers in Truck Driver, you haul on like log trailers as well, you haul on empty log trailers. I mean, you're not hauling like double trailers like this game does as well. This game has sort of an advantage of tandem trailers and stuff like that, gigger liners. And then Truck Driver, you just stuck with this sort of one trailer type. Your trucks are only like the one chassis as well. You only got a tractor unit, and every truck's a tractor unit in Truck Driver. It's not like you got a rigid box trailer. You're not got like a rigid box trailer 6x2. I mean, I think the only truck it's different is the Quest 8x4, which is a sort of heavy hauler one. That's the only truck it actually looks different in Truck Driver, but all the other trucks are pretty much the same. And you got a 4x2 and you got a 6x2 tractor unit, and it's the same for every truck in Truck Driver. It's only the Quest 8x4 is the only odd truck out. It's the only different truck it's in the game in Truck Driver. Oh, and in fact, the other truck actually, the Old Motion is only a 4x2, isn't a 6x2 Old Motion. So it's a 4x2 Old Motion tractor unit, and then Quest has a 4x2 and it's got an 8x4, and then you got Bensurf and 4x2 and 4x2 and 6x2. In fact, they actually have two. They actually aren't tag axles in Truck Driver, aren't they? Not. I was thinking that myself. they aren't actually tag axles. Because I was thinking myself the tag axle, but the axles in the back of the truck are the same axles. I think they're both drive axles as well. So I don't know. Is that 6x? Is that 6N? Is that 2? Is that I'm trying to figure the big configuration of those trucks then. Because it's a 4x. It's 8x4. So is that maybe? I'm trying to work out numbers. Is it not 6x4 instead then? I don't know, that's what I'm thinking of. Because I don't know if that means 6x4, if it's the two wheels that are driven on the trucks and truck driver, because I know there isn't a tag axle, because the tag axle would be the same as the front wheels usually. It's a single wheel, it's not a dually, it's not got double wheels, dually wheels in the back. But in truck driver, both axles at the back are double wheels. So not like a tag axle in truck driver. 28x4 has like a tag axle, but it doesn't lift up, it's a steer axle, so the 8x4 Quest has a steer axle, but it isn't a lift axle. So yeah, I think truck driver should maybe work on their sort of chassis configurations a bit more, add maybe different configurations of trucks and truck driver. I mean, to add like rigid trucks so we can actually have like this sort of configuration. I mean, truck driver, I mean this game's already got their branches on that, and then of course so most of the trucks in this game are just trailers, just box trailers and cattle trailers. That's the only two trailer types you've got. You've not got any tanker trailers, you haven't got any container transport, you haven't got any tipper trailers, you're not got any in this game. You're stuck with just a rigged box trailer, a semi-box trailer, another what's the other one? You got a cattle trailer. That's it. You only got anything other than that in this game. And then truck driver has tanker trailers. That has a container trailer as well. It's got I think it's got a sort of half container, and it's got a long container one as well. There's the refrigerator trailers as well in the docks as well. Tarried overs. Then Fistmonger, I guess, carrying all the refrigerator trailers from him posting his missions. So you got refrigerator transport there as well, I guess. I know you can get a banana trailer as well that you transport, but I don't know where you can get that one again. I remember seeing that from somewhere. I don't know who has that one, because normally the roads just sort of randomise, I guess, after you complete the game. Complete the missions, as you say, not the game, but the missions. There's the helicopter, and the helicopter monument up there again. I'm going near Dortmund now, because this is where it is, near Dortmund. But truck driver seems to have more cargo types there, and it has the banana trailers, but I don't know where the banana trailers would be again. That's why I can't mind doing them, where I got the missions from again. I don't know if that's Mario Somerville or something that did that one. I keep forgetting who did the cattle trailers. You got the lumber trailers. That's also in Pine Creek as well. You picked them up. And who else? You got the sort of special cargo as well. Sometimes you get the troller you pick up at the end of Charlie Dover's mission. You carry the big troller to I don't know where it's that way, but you get that at the end of these missions. And you get I think in the other game, the other mission that when you do is it Adrian or Andre, and you get a statue, I think, as well. You carry a statue. I mean, that's quite cool. You get these sort of specialised cargoes, and of course the trailer that you're carrying and the trailer on is a roll loader trailer. It's not a semi trailer. It's a roll loader trailer that you're carrying the trailer on, which is quite cool as well. It's just never really fought in the bots to get in semi-box trailers or tandem trailers and truck driver. Hopefully we'll get something, because I mean that's something that make it a bit more interesting. You can get you can get more truck types, but obviously get the same truck models, but make them different chassis types, customized chassis and that as well. Never just should add that in the garage and that they could able to change your chassis types as well on truck driver. So you can have a 6x2, you can have a tag axle, you can have a standard axle on both ends, like what it is by default anyway. You get a steer axle on truck driver maybe as well, maybe something like this as well with the wee SD axle, of course. But yeah, I wonder what they'll do actually in truck driver. I wonder if they'll add some more chassis configurations in the garage. I know we've got this like horn thing coming up at some point as well, that you change your horns, train horn, bagpipes, truck horns, stuff like that. That seems like that's the new thing for truck driver. And coming in, maybe the next patch, maybe the next major update we get from them. Maybe by then the AI trucks will come as well. So maybe that'll be the thing. I don't know. I need to get some more stuff to truck driver. I mean, if the truck driver wants to succeed again, they need to add some more truck types and more chassis types and more trailer types. I mean, truck driver has what it's got a fair decent amount of trailers. It just hasn't got everything that you want. It's not got the chassis types or that configurations. I mean, you're just given what you're given, I guess. You're not going to get everything, I guess, in these games. At least it's a truck in that and you're driving. But of course this game has then sort of different configurations. It only has like 2 trailer types, so you got a tractor unit as well, and you got the only thing tractor units in this game are they're only like 4x2 tractor units, and then 6x2 ones would be cool as well. Tractor units, maybe they'll do that as well. 6x2 tractor units and on the roads, and I hope that comes to the game as well. And then maybe scanning AI trucks as well needs to come in this game as well eventually, hopefully. But here we are, we're just about to win Dortmund again. I don't know if I actually thought if I crossed that bridge it was bugged again. That's why I don't really pay attention to it now, because it's fixed now, so I don't even know if I crossed that or not. Yeah, so here we are. We just need to reverse the truck into the bay. But I just wonder what they'll need. I wonder what will happen in the future if both games. I don't know what's going to happen to either game, if every game's going to exceed or not. I mean, of course truck drivers, obviously people understand, not gamers just seem to be disliking it a bit more. That's the thing. I mean, it's not got everything. I mean, like, it just seems like both games are just not getting the love for attention, to be honest, as your Truck Simulator is getting all the attention to a lot of gamers anyway. It's just this game is obviously not getting the love, I guess. Like, of course, that's the thing. Hopefully we'll get something eventually. I mean, it just needs to get we need to get something eventually to actually empty yourself a wee bit, get ourselves up again. Because I mean, generally this game has more physics, I guess. You can open your doors in truck drive in this game, but not in truck driver. You just deliver to a packing bay and pack your truck up, and then obviously you get your sort of accuracy packing, percentage packing thing you get, and you get a sort of bonus. You get bonus XP, I guess, and extra money, I guess. But yeah, no, that's the thing with truck driver as well. I mean, both games have different things, I guess. So of course this has like more. This is more sort of simulated, this getting out the truck and that. But you're not like got any points. I mean, if you're damaging trucks in truck driver, you don't get any fees for that. Hitting cars, you don't get any fines for that. You get a traffic light and offence and that, and you get a speed camera offence. There's not that many speed cameras in truck driver either. Not as much as this game. You can see I get offence. You get lots of I've got loads of camera fees in this in my gameplays anyway, so you probably see. It's hard to see the cameras in this game, and you can see the cameras in truck driver. You can kind of know where they are, so you've like known about it. They're normally on the dual cardways, the sort of dual cardways down the motorways, so you've seen the speed cameras on those roads. So yeah, that's the Vine truck driver obviously. And you kind of know the map inside out by now, the amount of times you play truck driver, because you've been playing that map all the since the launch of the game anyway, and you kind of know the map. So I probably need to do the sat nav and truck driver. In this game I probably need the sat nav to know where I'm going. I suppose eventually I might know the map, but it'll take a long time. Maybe I've probably been on all the roads on this game now without knowing that now, but I know what I mean, it's just hard to say. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with both games. This has been a good chat actually, again, good video. I hope you have enjoyed it today, and it's good chatting about this and truck driver. Just hopefully our games will come along nicely. Hopefully we'll get some decent content, we'll get some map expansion on truck driver, because truck driver just seems too bland. Just seems too bland to me, and it's it just needs some DLC. It needs more stuff. It needs more trucks. It needs map expansion. It needs maybe more configurations. So you should do something like this in truck driver as well. You should put like a rigid box. Yeah, would this be the case and try and get this configuration as well in truck driver? Of course, that's what you need to do, because if you pay attention to trucks a bit more, then you would know what you kind of know what you need to do. That's the thing. It's a good thing to pay attention to trucks rather than knowing them, because that's how you're not really getting the actual chassis configurations or every type of truck you see in the roads and that. You don't really kind of pay attention, so you just put this truck in. And all the trucks in truck driver are just tractor units, so you're just pulling a trailer up on these ones. Every truck in truck driver is a tractor unit. There's no rigid box like this. So you're not got any tandem trailers. You can't hitch the trailers up like this in truck driver, so you're just relying on this tractor unit hitching up a articulated trailer with a fifth wheel. So that's it. That's all you got in truck driver. It's nothing that's really. So yeah, it's been a long journey this one, so yeah, I really hope you enjoyed today's gameplay. 26 of course, been a good amount of games, good videos I've been playing the past 3 weeks now, so hopefully you are enjoying this so far. But yeah, I'm going to end this one off for you now very soon, so thank you very much for watching this video, and so make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Of course, you know that already, say that in every video, and you can share this out in socials as well. I don't mind you guys sharing this out in socials, across socials, please do as well, and I would appreciate that as well. And yeah, and I'll have my gigs playlist, and I'll have an on the road playlist on our side, and I'll have my channel up on the other side as well, so you can give me a like, subscribe as well. So yeah. So thanks again for watching today's video, and hopefully again I'll catch you again very soon in the next one. So bye for now.